Well, I can say from a public health perspective that we have seen evidence that they work. If you look at countries like Australia, New Zealand, China, South Korea, we've seen evidence that they work because again, the main reason, if you just think sheer biology, the way the virus spreads is from person to person. And if the viruses can't find hosts, it's not going to replicate. That's just the basic, very bottom line of why they work, right? That's the ultimate mitigation strategy. Get the people away from each other, the virus won't spread. Now, that being said, I get a lot of criticism that I am pro-lockdown. In the U.S., we have there's a false dichotomy that's been set up in the U.S. where any public health mitigation strategy, whatever it is called a lockdown. Yeah. People are like, you say, bars are going to start closing at 10. Then you have people, oh, we're back in the lockdown. It's like, it's the dramatics of the whole thing. It's everything's called a lockdown and everything. So there's this idea that we either lock down or we just do nothing and let the virus spread. Whereas public health doesn't want either one of those things in the US anyway. I think it's the same in the UK where we want like the Swiss cheese model, the mitigations, as many things as you can put into place, but we don't want to lock down. I mean, like places like New Zealand, they locked down severe. I mean, they closed down everything that wasn't like a grocery store, a gas station, or a healthcare facility. You couldn't even order things online that would to be delivered to your house that weren't like essential products, like food. So, I mean, that worked for them, and they were able to do that because they actually had a good payment plan for their people while they did that. Like we don't have that in the US, so we can't really we can't just close down our entire economy because people wouldn't be able to pay their rent, or eat. So it's not feasible in a place like America. That would have been feasible in like New Zealand. However, like if we all work together as a community and put the mitigation strategies into place, you don't really need a full lockdown to get results. It's just unfortunate because we have a lot of people that kind of push back against the public health recommendations, and public health recommendations have become like anti-economy somehow, when in reality, the economy's really not going to rebound until we're done with COVID. So it's like the public health is like the way out of this and not really the enemy.